Here's a shout to all the capitalist bastards of the world, yeah? Living under this fucking, like, belief that, you know, it's about progress and fucking production, when all it's really about is manipulation and fucking deception. Yeah? What a bunch of fucking wankers. Yeah, some cunt once called me a capitalist. Hey, you were such a capitalist. No, I wasn't. I worked my bollocks off, running up and down ladders, setting thousands of fucking brick a day. That's not a capitalist. My fucking graft produced a product. Yeah? I didn't fucking rip some fucking kid off. I've been working for me for £10 a fucking day when I was making a wanna. No. My odd carrier got the same as me. Do you know where I'm coming from? This fucking shy now, this fucking, I don't even want to talk about this fucking government that are now knocking about, you know, fucking, for all of us. For all of us. They're nothing other than fucking pimps. They're pimping your skills. They're pimping your fucking ability. Yeah? Whether it's to write a fucking letter, yeah, or dig a fucking road. Cunts. Capitalism, yeah? It's the most poisonous fucking... Yeah, I'm emptying the place still. On my fucking jack. It's breaking me fucking heart. I'm mobbing around like a fucking stupid old cunt, yeah? But adrenaline's a fucking fantastic thing. Get this in your skull, cunts, right, yeah? And I'm not talking to the people I know. I'm talking to the cunts who've abused me for years, yeah? I learnt my adrenaline off dogs, yeah? This old bird who's carrying on now, through the extreme fucking arthritis and pain, through me cane. He was fucking shitting all over the place, yeah, and couldn't even fucking get his back legs off until another dog sniffed his arse, mate, and he'd have ripped its fucking head off. Me Jack Russells, yeah, who's similar, so over fucking weight with the shite my parents had given them. Yeah, it looked as though they weren't going to live on their feet, mate, but don't put yourself in that position where you fucking think you're going to fucking... Big Zeus is having a good fucking pant. She's as upset as me. Fucking tearing the heart out of this place. Oh, he's on the piss again. Capitalist. Capitalist alcoholic. Yeah. I've done that much fucking gear. Might play a few tunes actually, fucking boot. Yeah. The trouble is I haven't got anything to play it on. It's all gone. It's been dumped at fucking charity shops all over the fucking place this morning, early doors. I dumped it there at fucking 5. So they couldn't pick and choose what they wanted. They can now pick and choose amongst themselves what they want. Up to the old fucking yard where the old council run it, mate. Fuck me, mate. There are more screws knocking about in that fucking yard. I don't mean coppers, I mean screws. As in, go through your tyre, put you in a new fucking world, you know? Yeah, last rain, I made an effort with my mum. Me and my mum did this before she died. We decorated it, the old fireplace there. I built that 30 odd years ago. I don't know, it's not everyone's taste today. And as this place echoes, and the wallpaper might not be everybody's taste, but I get it from my mum. The only thing I'm taking out of it is the carpet. Yeah. But do you know where I'm coming from? When you fucking take away someone's life, someone's heart and soul, every fucking thing that they've actually grafted for, because believe me, capitalists don't know what graft is. You haven't a fucking clue what graft is. Yeah? You're manipulating fucking deceitful twats who use someone else's skills or ability to fucking better yourself as you fucking pump out your chest. Yeah? Rob your cock like the likes of Trump. Yeah? Thinking you're better than the likes of fucking me and everybody else. You know what you are? You're fucking arse lickers, man. You're arse. No, you're not arse lickers. You're arseholes. Arseholes of the fucking world. Yeah? Yeah, I'm having a ramble. Have you noticed? See, this is where I came. This is the first place I fucking remember coming. I was down the fucking road in a shed, round the corner in a fucking, bed sit. Up the road in a shared fucking toilet bathroom. Different in them days. Yeah? I was 2. And my mum and my fucking dad, who worked away then, was sharing a big house with 3 or 4 other couples. One capitalist who was running it, you know what I mean? But one was a footballer, a top-notch footballer. I'll tell you his name, should I? Jim Smith. Yeah, played for Preston North End. Oh, laugh and giggle. Who the fuck was Jim Smith? That year, yeah, when I was 2 years old, because it was 1964. Preston played West Ham in the FA Cup final. Yeah, and Jim Smith, was he right back or left back? I can't remember it too. But it was one or the other. And he had a room in that house with me and my mum and dad. Yeah. That's how equal it was. There was no fucking 150 grand a week wages then. Jim Smith shared the same house as my mum and dad with 3 or 4 other couples. Yeah. And he played in the FA Cup final for Preston, who were then, Anyway, this is the garden we're leaving. This is the place that, as a child, yeah, you're right, you can look now, it's 337 in nosy cunts. But this, when it's actually manicured, is gorgeous, and that tree at the end is only chopped back because it was going over into the garden, but it's stunning. And don't kill the daffodils, because they're only things that get the fucking bees going. I'm leaving that seat here so my mother and father can watch over it. Yeah. But this is, like I said, the second home in 5 years that I've fucking grovelled around on my hands and fucking knees. Yeah, for 4 or 5 weeks now. Well, probably longer in the long run. And emptied. Capitalism. There is fuck all right about it. Nothing right about it. As Jason said, was it? This was built by the likes of fucking socialism, really. Under Clement Attlee. Back in the 1950s. But we had just won a war from, let's not forget, we'd lost thousands and thousands of fucking, well, even next door is affected by it. He's a very healthy man at 80 years old, but he was affected mentally by the fact he lost his brother in that war. And there's no doubt about it that we are. That maybe this was these types of houses were created as, a gift. Was it a gift? Or was it a way of stopping the people rebelling? Because they'd just been to war and lost so many of their fucking home. Do you know what? They're at war now. And they're losing so many of their own. I've lost so much of my fucking life in the last 5 years. You see, that's only materialistically. I've lost it, family-wise, with mother and father. But 80, I don't think I'll see that, do you? Don't think a lot of us will. I'm sure a lot of the younger people might not even see 60 that I am. Yeah. But I believe this place is going to be gutted. Top to bottom. And then some other lucky guy or girl or family will carry on with the life that I'll be leaving in the next fucking 2 or 3 days. Yeah. 60 years old, and as I said, at 2 years old, I came here. 2 years old. That corner up there was a stove where my beer is. Yeah. Strategically placed. It was a stove, an open fire. That was the only heating in the house. That stove had to be filled with coke, and it would go through the flue up there, and it would also heat your hot water upstairs in a tank that would then run into your taps. Out here, which is in need of some maintenance, but I mean, like I said, they've been in their 80s for a long time. That was a coal house. That was a coal house. There wasn't a fridge in it. I've actually removed a washing machine or got someone to do it, and a dryer. But that was a coal house. That's where your coal and your fucking coke were stored on either side. Coal for the fire in the other room and coke for the stove I've just showed you about. This was completely open. It's in need of renovation. No doubt about it. The room at the top there was a workshop. This was a bathroom, a toilet, outside toilet, old stuff in those days, you know. But look at the facilities, yeah, for a working class couple. Yeah, a working class couple. They were both fucking, well, Mum was a fucking housewife. She looked after her kids. When we got to the age where we fucking got away from school, secondary school, she went doing part-time cleaning jobs and such. In between that, she was an housewife, as the old fella bust his arse. But you know, I'm walking around, I'm walking you around an house I was born in, because you know, you hear me talk and you hear me, you know, go on and on about fucking council houses in the 1950s. This is the hallway. This was my sister's bedroom. I mean, just imagine this today. It's as big as a lot of bedrooms anywhere. Yeah. I'm only showing you now because I won't be around for long. But this was the environment I was brought up in. Yeah. This was childhood as a council estate kid in the 1950s. Yeah. I must admit, my bedroom was this one on the frontier. And this one was the smallest. Which didn't matter to me, because every fucking Monday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my mother would give me a shout at 7 o'clock. Well, she didn't. She shouted at me at fucking 6:15, because I had to have breakfast before I went on the milk round, which took me 2 hours before school every day. But this was my room, and it wasn't all double glazed. In them days, the frost was fucking, you know, so thick on the inside of the windows in those mornings. It was incredible. But yeah, just got a fucking feel of a home, of an house. This has been changed into a wet room because my dad got so seriously ill. You know, but in its day it was a massive bathroom. You know, with a bath down this end, toilet over there. There was no shower. So there was plenty of room in it. It was, your water system in those days came from this, and still does. They still have the same type of heating system, where it heats up the boiler. And this was Mum and Dad's room. This is where I saw my dad die. My mum died downstairs, but we had a lift going through the corner there, where you can see that the skirting's not been painted. The lift came through the floor, and Dad would have a single bed in here of his own, a medical bed with the rails on and everything else, for a long time, 4 or 5 years before he died. Yeah. This was the main bedroom when they were well. You know? This is what you call a home, an house. A place that people can actually set up a family, can feel some security. A garden where you're not looked over, yeah? Where every nosy bastard in the country, you know, in the area isn't fucking on your back, on your toes. No. This is what social housing was. And the majority of people I know who lived in places like this have done fine. Oh, they may not be capitalists. They may not be fucking robbing and bombing and stitching every cunt up they can. But they've done all right, yeah. They're quite happy about life. They're giving the kids a chance. Yeah. They've battled away. They've worked very hard like my father did and all that, yeah. Which I fucking did. And don't even fucking go and question. Well, you can question it. Question what the fuck you want. But do you know what I'm saying? And that's because they had a bit of security. Yeah, and this was security going around in the 50s. 57, I was born, so I was in here in 59. I think they were built about 58, something like that. One family had moved here before us, but only for 6 months. They then moved next door, and they're still there. That's the security. Yeah, I've just been talking to a lady, I'm leaving. She's known me since I was like 10, 11. The old girl down the road has known me since I was a child, since I was born. Because when I was a kid, if you looked across that road there, well, it's like sheltered accommodation now. That was an enormous mansion belonging to Crofts. Crofts, who ruled the town, really, the building firms, bullshit churchgoers, the fucking Croft-Raplasto, the big money people of the town, yeah. There was an enormous mansion there with like fucking orchards and everything else. But do you know where I'm coming from? This is what I would call a family home. And this is what every single fucker in this country should be entitled to, yeah. And when I hear a farmer crying and shouting before on a channel I watch, regarding the fact that his part of the Lake District is being torn up by four-wheel drives. And I don't agree with them going through his land, you know, but there is a right of way, and he's giving it up because of that. You want to know what giving it up means, mate, you know what I mean? You own fucking land, well, you don't own it, but you rent it and you use it and whatever. Now, I'm going to leave you now, yeah? And I hope there's no capitalists on this channel. No greedy bastards. If you work your bollocks off, mate, you should be entitled to some kind of fucking, you know, credit, home, whatever. The biggest problem I see with this so-called capitalism is that there has to be a winner and a loser. I don't pretend in any way to be anyway educated politically. Maybe you Soviet can fucking like sort me out. I think I'm a bit of a Marxist deep down. But the real fucking fact is that this win at all costs, leave the rest, you know, to live in fucking squalor and not even survive is fucking evil. That's not a fucking political fucking statement. That's not a political fucking group. That's a bunch of Nazi cunts, yeah, trying to wipe out fucking the many, not the few, so they can live like the fucking few fucking very, very wealthy, mate. Stinks to the fucking high end.